she misses her mother. Hearing a specific name, Eliza, sent a chill down Sarah's spine. A locket. How could Emily possibly know about that? Just a week before, while trying to fix a loose floorboard in their bedroom, David had found a small, tarnished silver locket hidden deep inside the wall. It was empty, but had delicate engravings. They hadn't told Emily about it. The very next day, Sarah went to the county records office. With trembling hands, she looked through old, dusty property records. She found them, the original owners from 1895, the Davenport family. And there, listed with them, was their 9-year-old daughter, Eliza Davenport. The rest of the story came from old newspaper articles on microfilm. The Davenports were a happy family until a brutal winter hit. Eliza got sick with tuberculosis. Trapped in her room, she slowly wasted away. The articles described the family's terrible grief and how after Eliza died, they sealed her bedroom shut, completely unable to face the memory of her suffering. They sold the house a year later and left town, leaving behind a tragedy that never really got resolved. That sealed room was now Emily's bedroom. The house wasn't haunted by something evil. It was holding on to a memory, a deep, century-old sadness. Section 4. The Revelation. That night, knowing the truth, everything suddenly made sense. The whispers weren't threats, they were pleas. The cold spots weren't a ghostly presence, but the lingering chill of a fever that never went away. The footsteps weren't an intruder, but a lonely little girl still wandering the halls of her home. As the family sat together in the living room, a storm raging outside, the house seemed to go completely still. The wind stopped, and a heavy silence fell. And in that silence, a voice, clearer than it had ever been, spoke from the top of the stairs. It wasn't a whisper this time. It was the small, clear voice of a child. "I'm so cold." The words just hung there in the air, filled with 100 years of loneliness. It didn't sound angry. It was just heartbreaking. David and Sarah looked at each other, all their skepticism gone, replaced by a painful reality they couldn't deny. Emily, who heard it too, just looked toward the stairs and said, "I know, but you're not alone anymore." This was the moment the house finally made its story understood. It wasn't trying to scare them away. It was just trying to be heard. Some in the paranormal field have a concept for this, called the stone tape theory, the idea that strong emotional events can get imprinted onto inanimate